Clover Chapter 239 was one of those chapters that was very simple and straight to the point. But I do see a split of how some people felt about this chapter, and this is something I want to ask you guys right now in the comment section. Do you believe it's fair? Do you think it's fair that half of the Golden Dawn members are still alive and half of them are dead? Or did you want all of them to die except for maybe Yuno? And I think that the reason why there are people that are upset about this chapter because they confirmed deaths of every Golden Dawn members. Like, it's crazy that we've seen on Twitter or even YouTube videos of people making videos saying that Yuno is dead or every Golden Dawn member is dead. One thing this chapter taught me is to be patient, because this is Black Clover. There's always a twist in the story, and one thing I do love about this chapter was the fact that William redeemed himself. Because I was disappointed the way he went out, but at the same time, I get it because this is Zeno. They're demonstrating how powerful Zeno is. So he needed to take a W. But I do like the fact that William didn't just go out and didn't save anyone. He did. He sacrificed the L to give everyone W's. That's William for you. But the new targets of the Dark Triad is showcased in this chapter, and one of the big ones that the fandom is talking about is Yami. So with that, before we go any further in this review, leave a huge like on this video. I appreciate it a lot. Subscribe to the channel with notification bells on if you are enjoying the Black Clover content. Now let's talk about Black Clover Chapter 239, Budding of Yggdrasil. This chapter starts off where we see Belle is on top of Yuno crying, screaming to him saying, "I do not want to leave you," and she is starting to disappear. This indicates that Yuno was indeed dying, because people were confused, saying that if he's dying, why wasn't his grimoire disappearing last chapter? And I think it's because that moment it had just happened. Zeno probably escaped seconds before Ralph showed up, or that just shows that when someone has a spirit that's connected to them, maybe the spirit disappears first before the grimoire, and not simultaneously. Ralph then starts getting closer to Yuno saying, "No, Yuno, you can't, Master Yuno," and instantly the battlefield starts shifting with William's World Tree magic, using his recovery magic spell called Budding of Yggdrasil. And this is one of those spells that a lot of us forgot about, or people just forgot that William is a healer type of mage. And this is one of those spells that we seen back in chapter 121, where we seen him heal Alexdora. When Alexdora was close to death, we seen trees wrap around Alexdora and he saved his life. And that is why Alexdora is so loyal to William, because he saved his life from that spell. So people going around saying that, oh, this was plot armor or just plot convenience, show them chapter 121, because this was foreshadowed. But instantly when I seen this spell, I thought about Mimosa, because with this World Tree magic of this recovery spell, William was able to save and heal all of the Golden Dawn members who were wounded, except for the ones who are already dead. They just died. There was no healing them. But we will talk about the confirmed deaths. But the reason why I thought about Mimosa, because she is a healer type 2, and the way that William used his magic, healing everyone simultaneously, that just shows the level that she has to reach. You know, Mimosa is not on that level yet. She can only heal so many people at one time. William is able to heal a whole brigade on a battlefield. We have never seen nothing like that from Mimosa, so I feel as though one day when she will get to that level, because William just showed that he is the best support class when it comes to healing, or just support mage in general. So I believe in the future we will see a feat like this by Mimosa. So Yuno was recovered, and Ralph is just saying to himself, thank goodness. And we see that Klaus and Leotold were also healed. And to be honest, I thought those two were goners, because the way those bones penetrated their bodies, I thought it was completely over for them. There was no way they were going to come back. But that just shows the level of William's recovery magic. It is top tier, because they were healed instantly. David and Alexdora is also saved too, and Alexdora says that this is William's recovery magic spell. He was extremely wounded, but he was still able to expand this much magic to save all of us. And then Yuno starts screaming out, how is everyone else? And you see that Sharon is confirmed dead, and Harmon is confirmed dead. And Harmon is one of those characters I wanted to see more from him. I actually liked his glass magic. I thought it was pretty cool, and I did not mind him. When he teamed up with Finro and Leopold in the tournament, I liked his character instantly from then. He was funny, and I thought his magic was very unique. He's the only one in Black Clover with that type of magic. No one else has it, so I wanted to see more from him, but it's a shame. It's very sad that now these two characters are confirmed dead. David then says that Captain Vange's spell was able to save the ones who were near death, but not the ones who were already gone. Half of us are dead. And I like this direction because not everyone lived, and I feel as though if everyone lived, it would have ruined the tension of this arc completely, and we would have looked at Zeno like, okay, you couldn't finish the job, you're not that strong, you weren't able to kill everyone. And I feel as though people would have been pissed off at this chapter if everyone were alive. But this shows that William did his job by sacrificing. Again, he sacrificed himself to save everyone, and if it wasn't for him, all of the Golden Dawn members would have been dead. And he starts to think of everything that happened, and he starts saying, if I was stronger. And he just screams out in agony and pain and despair because he's so ashamed and he's so sad that he wasn't able to make it on time. He wasn't able to save everyone, and things are happening and he wasn't strong enough to stop it. Yuno is going to change in front of our eyes. This was the chapter, this was the set off that Yuno could go down two paths from here, and either one could be bad. Yuno could go down this path where he wants revenge and he is training himself to be stronger to save everyone, or he could go down a path of revenge, but in this way he is bloodlusted, he is depressed, he has anxiety, PTSD. He can be on a path where it could be bad because this way this arc is showing, more people are going to die. Yuno is going to see more people die. How is that going to affect him? He has a 4-leaf Clover Grimoire. I'll say that for another video. So the next panel, we see another part of this chapter where Vanica is in the Heart Kingdom. She goes on to say, "This rocks. No boring errands like bringing an arcane stage back to us. How do you think little Loropechika and the rest are doing? Pretty well? Sure hope they're in fantastic shape. So totally worth it." Just by that dialogue alone, that just lets us all know that Vanica is psycho. Like completely. She's insane. She's a nutcase. But I gotta be honest, I like it. I like it a lot. This is the best girl of the spade, so I gotta root for her a little bit. I'm not rooting for the spade, don't get it twisted. I'm just rooting for her. I don't know why, just go with the flow, alright? But no, on a serious note, this lets us know that Vanica, she has knowledge of Loropechika, most likely because Loropechika was cursed by Majecula, so that's why she feels so familiar to the Heart Kingdom and everybody else that are in there that she's ready to fight. So this chapter, that was it from what we've seen for Vanica, but this sets up a battle between the Dark Disciples that she is with, because we've seen more Dark Disciples, and I hope they are stronger this time. And if they are stronger than the ones that Zeno brought, it's going to be bad. But this could make up for it because the Spirit Guardians, like Gaia, there's 5 of them. So I cannot wait to see them in action next chapter. This battle will probably be more intense than what we've seen from Zeno in the Golden Dawn. Now, these last 2 panels of the chapter, we see Dante finally, and the way he talks is very, very strange. And I want to bring up everything that he talked about. So he starts by saying, humans are evil incarnated. Rage, fear, hate, revenge, destruction. Evil is humanity's true nature. As such, this world is too dull for us. So let me stop right there. When he says too dull for us, who is us? Is he talking about the Dark Triad? Or is he talking about him and Majecula? Because when we've seen Zeno's devil, this confirms to us that Zeno has a different devil because the horns were not the same as Majecula. So this kind of lets us know by evidence that each of the Dark Triad members have their own devil. And I did make a theory about that. each of them have their own devil, and I believe that Dante is the one that holds Majecula. So maybe he is talking with Majecula, or he just talking about us, the Dark Triad, meaning us. But he talks in third person. He talks like he's not human, which is very strange. He then goes on to say, "Now then, I suppose I'll head out. I look forward to seeing what kind of human you are. Arcane stage Yami Shikahiro." So I love this. That was the end of the chapter, but I love this setup between Dante and Yami, because this kind of confirms that Yami is arcane stage, which, even though this should have been confirmed, Yami's magic can affect the devil. Loropechika kind of hinted at the fact that Julius and Yami have magic to affect the devil, so that lets us know that they both arcane stages. Yami's magic definitely relates to the real world, is literally black magic in the real world. Dark magic, if you look at the history of this, the way that people practice this, I made a video about it, but it's shamanism. What they do is they do rituals and do demonic practices, open up the door for the devil to gain this sort of magic, black magic. So it makes sense why Yami is arcane stage mage, because dark magic is literally the root of that in the real world. Tabata is very smart, so this lets us know Dante and Yami versus Yami is inevitable. We are about to get one of the best battles, if not the best battle we have seen in Black Clover. The strongest captain, and I say that with confidence, I believe it, the strongest captain in the Clover Kingdom versus the strongest mage in the Spade Kingdom. We are in for a treat. We're about to have a crazy ride in this arc. I cannot wait. This was a good chapter, very solid, very simple though, but I'll give it probably like a 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. But with that, guys, comment below and tell me what you think about this. Are you excited for this foreshadowing fight of Dante versus Yami? What you think about Loropechika in the Heart Kingdom with Vanica and her Dark Disciples? How you feel about William able to save half of the Golden Dawn members? I want to know your guys' thoughts. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Notification bells on. Join my Discord, link in the description. Follow me on Twitter. That is also in the description. You guys have an awesome life. Take care of yourselves, and I'm out.